All right. Hello, everybody. Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Xbox. I'm your host, Axel1324.
And I'm Cool Cat Terry.
That's right. And episode 163. Guys, I'm sorry I wasn't here last week. I'm sorry I let you down, Terry. I'm sorry. Can you ever forgive me?
I'll think about it.
That's right. All right. So 2 weeks have flown by, Terry. What have you been up to? What have you been playing these last 2 weeks?
Man, I've been playing lots of New World. lots of New World. I'm super into it. I'm loving the game. I'm able to play it a lot more than what I was able to do when I played on PC. Now that I have a dedicated buddy who's there with me all for the ride, so we've been having a blast playing it. So
who's the dedicated buddy?
My buddy Todd.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. So what else? Is that it? Just New World?
New World.
That's it. Over the last 2 weeks, haven't gotten much playing in because I've just been busy getting stuff done. But I've been playing a lot of my Unicorn Overlord. Still, it is like a really challenging tactics game now. It had a difficulty spike. Holy crap, was that difficulty spike huge? Like, I went from dominating battlefields to like requiring like an army of like half my army to take down one minion. Not even a boss, just a minion. I was like, okay, something's wrong. So I entered grind mode, Terry, and I played the same level like for 2 hours just to grind my characters up. And now my characters went in there and we totally wiped the floor with them. And I'm like, oh, thank God, finally. Had to unlock some special abilities, upgrade a couple of them. And I'm good to go. Guys, let us know what you've been playing in the chat. And speaking of the chat, let's check in with them. The iconic chat here. Shout out to Crazy Greek Dude. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, yo, what's up? Shout out to my good buddy Doggy Dog 420. He says, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Doggy. What's up, brother? Thank you so much for being here. Jacob Novik jumps in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, new report, Sledgehammer Call of Duty might be working on a Halo game. Press X for doubt, bro. I mean, I guess it's cool if they do, but I don't know. Why would Sledgehammer stop working on Call of Duty to work on Halo when there's Halo Studios? And they're two different engines. Like the Call of Duty engine is different than the Unreal Engine 5. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know who sent that report. I haven't read it, Jacob, but thanks so much for the heads up. Shout out to Big B Money. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Says, good mom? And then he fixes it. Good morning.
Good morning. I think he's half asleep.
Yes, absolutely. And shout out to you, Wicked Hot. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Says, hey, good morning, you guys. Good morning. All right, we got 2 weeks worth of news to cover, Terry. Let's get to it. And up first, Terry, I don't know if you saw this. The shout out to Dreadpool. He sent us the Master Cheeks.
Yeah.
Christmas ornament. 4.5 inches tall, Terry. Here it is, superimposed on a fake Christmas tree. Whoa. Check it out. Wow. So this one is officially licensed from Hallmark, Xbox and Hallmark. It runs $18.99 plus shipping. Right. They also have original Xbox console ornaments as well. Right. And somebody actually ordered it and reviewed it, provided a picture. Oh, can I not see the picture? Okay, well, we can't see the picture. But he ordered both of them, the console and the Master Chief. So yeah, Terry, are you gonna put any are you gonna cheek up?
Cheek up?
Your Christmas tree.
No. First off, I don't do Christmas trees. my pets won't allow it. But nah, I'm good.
Okay, so no Halo. I would love to have this one. It's funny because he's 4.5 inches tall, which is how tall the actual action figures for Halo are, the official height. So this might just be like an action figure with a little hook on top of it, right? And then, of course, they have the Xbox Christmas ornament as well. Check it out. Pretty cool. This one is pretty cool. This one is $22.99. Are you going to be hanging this one up? Sorry, there's no cheeks to show on this one.
No.
Oh my gosh, they have a video of this one? OMG.
It lights up.
Okay.
Man, they make full size like little things that don't even light up, and they got this little thing lighting up. That's cool.
Come on. You can do it. You can do it,
No.
Terry. Just get it.
It's cool, but no, I have no use for ornaments since I don't do trees.
All right, hold on. Does this one have a video? No, it doesn't. Okay. So there you go. And this is, of course, the old 343 Industries. So there you go. Master Chief Christmas ornament coming in hot. I would love to get this, but I just can't spend money on Christmas ornaments anymore. Like every Christmas ornament I have, I bought from a yard sale. So I'll pick this up when it comes from a yard sale.
If you're lucky
You'd be
enough to find one at a yard sale.
What?
If you're lucky enough to find one of those at a yard sale.
Yeah. You'd be surprised the Christmas stuff people try to sell in yard sales. Like you can get like a 20-foot tree for like $10. It's crazy. Yeah. Oh, Doggy Dog says he has the Sega Genesis version of this ornament. Lights up and plays Sonic music. There you go. So somebody has it. All right. But on to the next topic here. We got a lot to cover. So I don't know if you saw this, Terry, but
Mountain Dew, Doritos, and
Doritos and Rockstar and Mountain Dew are teaming up with codes for some games. You can get Xbox consoles, Xbox Game Pass, or DLC skins. All when you trade in your codes at where was it? Doritos
Do Rockstar.
Rockstar.com. Dorito Do Rockstar, right? And so I wanted to see these codes, right? So in Microsoft Flight Simulator, you can unlock a Mountain Dew Ericsson S64 air crane.
Oh, okay.
Don't even know what that looks like, but yes. In Diablo, you can unlock all these things. World of Warcraft and Madden. and Elder Scrolls. Okay. But wait, there's more. You can also get collector's cans, and look at this. They have them really cool, right? I'm not gonna lie. I think this one right here looks super sweet. So you can get these. Look at all these collector's cans for those of you who are physical collectors of merchandise. Mountain Dew, Game Fuel, Citrus, Blackberry, 20-ounce, 12-pack cans feature World of Warcraft, right? And yeah, all that good stuff. But you can even win consoles is what makes this happen. Is what makes this so cool to me. Is that you can even win consoles, you can win game codes, Xbox Game Pass. I mean, to me, look, you could win a new Xbox Series X 1 terabyte digital edition in Robot White. So the digital one. So yeah. To give access to more than 100 top games through Game Pass Ultimate, new members only, and a chance to score in-game content, custom merch, and Xbox hardware. So there you go. So are you gonna Dorito do it up, Rockstar it up?
No.
Terry?
Me personally, no. I think it's cool, but no. I don't buy chips and soda. So
I buy Mountain Dew, so I'm probably gonna try to
take
get
advantage of it.
to do.
Yeah, I remember. Like I took advantage of something like this back for like Destiny because I remember they were doing Pop-Tarts. I was like, they were doing I think the soda as well, but like I don't really buy soda, so like I was like Pop-Tarts. Okay, you got me now.
Pop-Tarts. Oh, come on, Xbox, get with the Pop-Tarts, man.
Yeah, to go with your toaster.
Right, that's right. Get that toaster to work. Hold on, Jacob Novik, when the Christmas ornament was on, he said it's fake, isn't it? And it goes, I thought it was fake. It was a fakified minifigure. No. So there you go.
This isn't the fake news channel.
That's right. I go to the OG sources for all my news. Let's see. Okay, so there you go. You guys can get some codes from Mountain Dew. But you know what? I posted this. Xbox is also teaming up with IHOP.
Woo!
right? So Xbox plus IHOP. What could be more delicious than Xbox and IHOP?
Can I get an Xbox pancake?
Let's find out. Partnership will include collectible syrups
Syrup.
and loyalty rewards inspired by Game Pass games. Xbox and IHOP power up your meal with custom menu items. All right. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Now I got to read this. Members of IHOP's International Bank of Pancakes reward programs. You're looking at one right here. It's basically, they're like if you want to order online, it's their program, right? Will now have more choice and value in how they redeem their rewards with game offerings included 1 month Game Pass Ultimate Trial, Forza Horizon 5 Premium add-on bundles, and full game download codes for Grounded. I thought Grounded was free. All right, so IHOP is also rolling out limited time Xbox-inspired meal combos, Terry.
Is there an Xbox logo on those pancakes?
Collectible syrup caddies and restaurant pop-up event near Microsoft campus. Oh, lame. Okay, Xbox menu items, party animals, pancake combo with 2 cupcake pancakes with pork sausage links, hash browns, and 2 eggs over medium. You can get the Grounded, a big brunch steak burger. The Forza Family Fest, full your crew without having to hit pause with the exclusive Forza Family Fest. Enjoy 4 servings of scrambled eggs and other stuff. All right. Xbox collectible syrup caddies.
What?
Oh. Here's the party animal meal. Right,
Wait, where's the Forza one?
I don't see the Forza one.
What? We don't get like a little car that holds syrup?
All right, let's see. Xbox and I have teamed up to create iconic IHOP syrups with an Xbox twist, held in a collectible caddy and bundled with a bright blue Xbox wireless controller. Wow. To discover your next favorite Xbox Game Pass anywhere, stay tuned for details on you can enter your win your very own through IHOP social. Wait, you can't even buy it? You have to win it?
Okay. This article is making me outraged.
Oh, look, on Tuesday, September 13th. What? That's already passed.
When was this article made?
where was this IHOP stuff happening? I didn't see it. Okay, hold on. There was something on the Twitch channel. Let me load up the Twitch channel. Surely it's on the replay. Okay, let's see. What did it say? September 13th, right?
September 13th. Let's see if there's a video from September 13th.
That's what I'm looking. I don't even know how to navigate Twitch, so
you gotta go to like their past videos.
Recent broadcast. Okay.
Yeah. Go to recent broadcasts, and then they should have them by date.
There's no dates on this. All right. Let's see. Xbox Partner Preview. When was that?
I don't remember. A couple weeks ago.
FC. Hold on. I'm looking.
That was
okay. Maybe it's in all videos. Maybe it's a mistype. Maybe they mean November 13th and somebody just typed it wrong. XO 2018 still on here. No Xbox IHOP on the Twitch.
But they would have had to mistype it multiple times because they have September multiple times on here. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, let me see. Was this article written by AI?
It was literally published in September of 22.
Of 22. Oh my gosh.
This is old news.
This is old news. Oh, thank God. Okay, I was about ready to get going. I'm actually surprised I missed this. Hold on.
So none of this is accurate then because
Hold on. Let me look at my
October happened 2 years ago.
Because Xbox, I get little announcements from Xbox, right? I get little now. Let me look at when it was posted. Because if here it is. No, that's not it. Hold on. Yeah, this is new. Let me throw this.
How is this new? This is from 22. You're gonna tell me their published date's wrong too? Axel's giving us old news.
I have no idea what is happening. Something is playing in the background, making a ton of noise. Here we go. All right, so this post, November 1st, 2024, right here.
Okay.
At 3:53 p.m. IHOP plus Xbox. So maybe they haven't announced it yet. Maybe the announcement.
So they somehow had an article pop up 2 years ago, or did they?
Well, I typed in IHOP into Xbox Wire, right? Like that's literally what I typed into Xbox Wire. I typed in IHOP.
Okay.
Right.
So maybe they have something new. Maybe they did something in the
Yeah.
past and now they got something new.
So I type in IHOP, right? And this is what popped up. And I'm like, oh, cool. That must be it. Because I never heard of this before, right?
Okay.
But apparently they haven't announced it yet.
So the stuff that you were reading is old news.
Old news. Okay.
And
sorry about that,
they
chat.
have new unreleased news coming.
New unreleased IHOP news.
Okay, so now we're gonna get the Diablo. What else is hot right now? Maybe Avowed and what other big game do they have right now?
Call of Duty.
Yeah, maybe Call of Duty.
Tony G, I need a custom Series X in the shape of a big stack of pancakes. That's when it powers up. It smells of fresh pancakes and syrup. State of Decay said, gonna drown my sorrows with pancakes for every player out there with State of Decay 2 still in their backlog.
Oh.
Sorry, you've been blocked. You're unable to access IHOP.com. What the heck?
What did you do to get blocked by IHOP?
Yeah.
Did you tell them waffles were better?
I mean, come on. That's hilarious. All right, so there's something coming.
He's pro Waffle House. That's what happened. He was slandering them with Waffle House propaganda, and they got banned.
There's something coming. We just don't know what it is yet. So yeah. All right. Well, there you go. Let's check in with the chat to see them laugh at me. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Big Money says this is so great. A lot of people and eat Doritos and IHOP. Drink and eat. Okay. Yeah.
Doritos are popular indeed.
Yeah. Let's see. Jacob Noe, fun fact, Terry, with the launch of Forza Horizon 3 or 4, Xbox released the Xbox One S that had the form of a Ferrari front. Yeah, I remember that. Doggy's over here laughing. Oh, the AI screwed up the date. Yeah. Let's see. We're playing Going to Eat Great for real, 100%, and playing Game Pass. Yeah. So there is something coming. I just got the date wrong, apparently.
You didn't get the date wrong. I think they got the date wrong because if their post from November 1st, this literally 2 days ago,
right here, November 1st, you see it.
If their recent post links to that, then they messed up. They linked the wrong thing, or they wrote in the wrong date.
IHOP, okay?
So either IHOP linked the wrong article, or the article has the wrong dates.
Yeah, something happened.
Something definitely happened.
Yeah, something's happened. I feel misled. Well, and anyways, you know what? The Doritos do Rockstar is real. So yeah. All right, let me put my camera back how it was. I'm like, no way, I linked these. All right. Xbox made Jacob Novik. Xbox made a free Dorito game once. I think it would get an IHOP game. I remember they used to make those Pepsi Man games and stuff.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Burger King had their game too, remember?
Yeah, the Sneak King.
Sneak King.
Sneak King, the most popular
it was so
burger game ever.
I was like, one company did it, and everybody else was like, "This is popular. We all got to do it quick. Let's throw some cheap game together and get all this publicity." It was crazy.
All right, here we go. Moving on. Get off the food. Even though I haven't eaten breakfast yet, let's get off the food. See, that made me hungry. All right, let's see.
Me too. I could go for some pancakes.
Oh yeah, some Xbox inspired pancakes.
Yes.
All right, so there's a giveaway from Turtle Beach. They're giving away a Velocity 1 flight, a Velocity 1 rental pedals, and Velocity 1 stand, compatible with PC and Xbox Series X and S, for free. And all you have to do, Terry, is like the tweet. You don't even have to comment or retweet it. All you have to do is like it.
Just like it, though, huh?
That's what, according to the giveaway, right? So there you go. Some more Flight Simulator giveaway, and this one is more serious than what I have. So
yeah, that's way more technical.
Yeah, this one.
What are the little color knobs for? The black, blue, and the red. What's that?
So you got your power, you got your fuel mixture, and then you got your rudder, or not your propeller angle for your turbo props, right? You have more than one engine for those airplanes that come with 4 engines,
That's cool.
right? And of course, you got all this stuff, all your viewers, all your everything, and your rudder set.
That's
And
cool.
then they have the clamp. This is like a clamp you put on your desk, and it will clamp to your desk and let you clamp this onto that, and it'll let you play with it, so you feel more flight simmy. Yeah, no, seriously, this thing is awesome. I think it's great. The price for all this is excess of $300. This is like the price of a new console.
Goodness.
But when I look at streamers online, they play with this. This is like there's another one that's more serious, but for variety streamers, if you will, they'll use this one. Whereas serious people will use a serious one. I think it comes from Airbus or something like that. Yeah. So yeah. Let's see. Dagada says Doritos Crash Course. I remember that one too. Jeez, I didn't even remember. And Jake went over. Crazy idea. Xbox should acquire the rights to Captain Crunch and make a Captain Crunch mascot superhero game. Captain Crunch is a breakfast mascot for
I think he was trying. I think he meant cereal.
Oh, for cereal. Oh, okay.
I think that's what he was going for. He fat thumbed it at the end.
So Terry, all you got to do is like the tweet. Are you going to like the tweet? Oh,
you
got to
like the tweet, and you have to follow 2 different profiles. Put that out there.
Yeah, I mean, you should already be following Microsoft Flight Simulator.
But I don't follow Turtle Beach because I'm a Logitech fan.
Get this giveaway, Terry, but you found it, right?
It won't even let me click on Turtle Beach. Like, if I click on Turtle Beach, it won't open.
Really?
They already know. I'm already banned. They're like, oh, this Logitech.
What did you do to get banned from my house?
I'm not banned. But yeah, like every time I click on, there it goes. All right, 50th time's the charm. I can now follow Turtle Beach. But I'm turning off their notifications, though.
So the post right here. Like this post and follow both these 2 for your chance to win. That's it. Just not a retweet, not a comment, not anything. Not fill out a form. Just like, follow, and like. And
not that it matters. Not that it matters. But I don't know if this is going to show up on camera. But on their thing, they literally said creating the best Xbox than PlayStation and PC. They put Xbox first.
Oh, really? Hold on. Let me click on Turtle Beach. Creating the best Xbox, PlayStation, PC peripherals. Free shipping on orders over $39. 10% off your first order. I'm very curious how much this thing cost. All right, let me see if I can find it. Okay, here it is. Bundle and save, Terry. Are you ready for the bundle and save price, Terry?
The bundle and save?
That's right. Are you ready for the bundle and save price? So you could win literally an $800 worth of peripherals from Turtle Beach. That's a pretty good deal in my book. I think it's awesome. So yeah, there you go, guys. Enter that giveaway. There you go. And shout out to Minay. He's in here. And he says, Terry only follows BMW stuff.
I actually don't even follow BMW. I don't. I don't.
Let's see. And shout out to Jason Max, who says Xbox is number 1. That's right. That's right. Can't go wrong with that. Doggy, we're going to talk about this here in a minute, so stay on, buddy. Stay on. Yeah, let's see. All right, so sorry guys, I take time to actually read what you guys type before I post it on there, so that's why sometimes I'm silent. Okay, and on to Terry's favorite topic, Halo. Oh. So Halo for Halloween released a animated novel.
Okay.
Which is actually a bunch of comic books. I don't think it's canon because the existence of things is kind of weird in it, right? Like, oh, Reach just failed. This is before they found the Halo ring, and they talk about the flood. What? You know? How do they know about the flood before Reach? Before
they're psychics. Okay, yeah. They have really good computer AI.
Yeah, but it's called the Mona Lisa because it is a derelict ship that they go to, Investigate, and it is Infested with Blood. They released this for Halloween. It is a free novel, and you can watch it on YouTube. And guess what, Terry? This thing is over an hour long. So it is a serious novel. It's not like a 15-minute thing. So they released this on Halloween. Halo Mona Lisa is what it's called. Halo the Mona Lisa. And it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think it's awesome. And you can tell that it was a mini series and they just stitched it all together. So that's pretty cool to me. So yeah, Terry, are you gonna watch the Mona Lisa? It's like an audiobook.
No.
Seriously, it's like listening to an audiobook.
I don't listen to audiobooks.
Oh.
I prefer to read my books. but it's Halo. No.
It's Halo. Yes, come on, get with it.
No, I don't do Halo.
Soon to be multi-plat. Come on, you gotta love it.
No, I mean this is cool for the fans, but I'm not a fan.
Boo this lady, boo. All right, let's see.
It almost looked like they were gonna pick their nose with that microphone, though. In that previous clip.
You mean you never had one?
What?
You never had one of those, on you?
No, the one clip. Hold on, the one clip where she raised it up to her face straight up. It looked like she was gonna pick her nose.
Some people literally put it right here.
No. That's not what I'm talking about. Like she had the stand-up microphone, like someone puts to your mouth, but she was shoving it up her nose.
Let me see.
It was brief.
Now I got to see this clip. Tell
right
me
there.
when to stop. Where?
Okay.
Yeah,
It's gonna be in the top right corner when they go to the right one. She raises it up to her face, kind of weird. Right there, boom.
That's her finger saying "shush."
No, you go like this. Shush. You don't put it up here.
You didn't see it? Okay, that's her going "shush." Quiet.
It's so quick.
Look. Okay. Here it is. Here it comes.
Where's my motion?
Right there.
Okay.
Shush. That's her finger.
I guess. Okay.
Good grief.
But shush is like this, not like this. So I don't know what she's doing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. He's admiring the comic now. Silence, everybody.
I'm reading Jacob Novik's thing. Yeah. Let me add Jacob Novik as a friend. Let me follow him back. I'll have to read this after the show. Jacob, thank you so much for putting it on. So I'll read it here when Terry is talking a lot for something. Don't know when, but she will. All right, so the Halo the Mona Lisa on YouTube. Be sure to follow it. I'm going to rewind this back to... I like the shape of the AI on this one. I don't know if you saw her. Here she is. This is the AI. She's dressed like a Centaurian. Kind of cool. The AIs get to choose how they appear. So this one chose a Centaurian. So that's kind of cool. She likes to cosplay.
She likes to cosplay.
So also in the news, Terry, I don't know if you know, Xbox released a wireless headset, a new one. They updated it.
Okay.
Right? For only $109. I think it was like $10 off or $20 off when it launched. Right? I mean, you get Xbox branded headset. Now, my cousin has this the older one, right? The one that released during the Xbox One era. So this is the one that's releasing during the Xbox Series era. So we should call this the Xbox Series headset, right?
Okay.
And he says it's pretty nice. So, I mean, look at that, Terry. Let me zoom out a little. There we go. I mean, kapow. You turn the knob to get it to go louder. It has a tuck-away microphone. All that good stuff. Right? Best-in-class audio performance. Surround yourself with spatial audio technologies, including Windows Sonic, Dolby Atmos, and DTS Headphone X. Awesome. Compatible, comfort, and intuitive design. Yeah, you've turned the whole knob to turn the volume
but then
up.
the logo gets spun upside down.
It's okay. Nobody cares about the logo after the first day.
People with OCD will not approve of their logo being uneven.
Yeah. So you rotate the ear cup dials for a quick, intuitive way to adjust volume and game chat balance. Right, crystal clear chat. Xbox wireless headset tailored to you. You can adjust it. And the what is it called in the accessories? App, right? Keep your comms connected. You can power it. Whether you're coordinating to overcome co-op challenges or throwing down with online competition, You need a headset that can endure your most intense gaming sessions. Enjoy up to 20 hours of battery life with the internal rechargeable battery, which is pretty damn good. There you go. Oh, man, yeah, definitely get that Hellblade Senua Saga with this thing. Big ol' R for right, for those, right? So there you go. The Xbox wireless headset for only $109. What a deal. What a deal. I'll tell you what, it's a lot cheaper than my headset, which was the Halo headset. So there you go. Now, I know my buddy Doggy, I think he got it. Doggy, talk to us about the headset. Yeah. Big Money says Halo is the greatest Xbox IP ever. Facts in Xbox history. So great. Yeah.
I say Gears of Wars is.
No way.
Yeah.
No,
the heck with Halo. Gears of War. Way better.
Marcus who?
Way better.
Marcus who? Let's see. Jesse James says, I was never a fan of Halo. I got OG Xbox to play Vice City, Splinter Cell, Max Payne, and Ghost Recon. Oh, man, I loved Ghost Recon back in the day. Yeah. And shout out to you, Jesse James. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Let's see. El Nini says, what's up, Axel? Thank you so much for being here, Nini. You are the real MVP. And Jacob Novik says, I have the older headset. Haven't used it a lot. And if you wonder why, one hint. IRL head bump. In real life head bump. Oh, your head got misshaped or got shaped to the headphones, or you have too big of a bump up here. So yeah. Like I said, my cousin has this. It sounds great. And for the price, you really can't go wrong.
I don't do
look at this.
anymore either.
I feel like I want to AI your face onto here so you know what you would look like.
No, I stopped doing headsets a long time ago because they always hurt my ears. My ears get so sore. I can't do headsets. They're so uncomfortable.
Really?
Yeah.
So earplugs is the way to go for you.
Yep.
Let me talk to you about the Xbox earplugs. Only $209.
Hey, if Xbox would do some earbuds, I'd be in. What are these? I think these are Samsung ones right now I'm using. Like I would be all for it.
What are these? I think these are Skull Candies I have on. I like Skull Candy headset earbuds. I don't like their headphones a lot, but I love their earbuds. They just fit my ear. Skull Candy. I know that a lot of people don't think highly of Skull Candy, and I'm like, whatever, it fits.
Yeah, it works. Like mine, I have like the special stuff so they stay in the ear.
Oh, the joggers?
Yeah, I like it. They're real comfortable.
Yeah. Nice. So Doggy says, it's nice as long as you're sitting right next to your console. If you have to leave the room, it'll disconnect. Dude, same thing with your controller, bro.
You can go pretty far, though. You can go pretty far before your controller disconnects. I'm just putting that out there. My husband goes around the whole freaking house carrying his around.
Doggy even got it for a $76 price around Amazon. I hate to send it back, but I am. Oh, man. Boo this man. So Doggy doesn't like it because it doesn't have infinite range. So there we go. All right. So there you go. The headset. All right. Woosa, Terry. Woosa. All right. Let's get into the good stuff. Those are all the announcements for today, guys. Let's get into the news. Let's see. It should at least have the range of a controller, but not even close.
See, I agree to that. That makes sense. It should be the same as the controller.
Now, are you talking a regular controller or an elite controller? Because those are two different ranges, buddy.
A regular. Like my husband, for example, he has some off-brand headset he uses. Mm-hmm. It never disconnects. He's even gone outside and held conversations. It never disconnects.
That's weird. I never had a headset go that far.
Yeah, like it's good. It's just so I agree. I agree with Doggy that it should at least match the controller.
Yeah. Jacob, I did see that photo of the specs, and I'm laughing internally. Not really. I mean, it's a Pro, and they did the same thing with the PS4 Pro, and I think it doesn't justify a $200 price increase, but that's just me. So yeah. All right, here we go. Dude, you can only go like 15 feet from the console. The controller goes way further. Maybe that's what you get for $76. Buy the $100 one, bro. you got the knockoff version. You didn't get the Xbox wireless headset. You got the Xbox wireless headset. Look at the logo. If the logo is misspelled, or it looks weird in weird font, you got a cheap knockoff, bro. I don't know. My cousin has the OG one, and he says it's pretty damn good, and he never complains. So yeah, there you go. Maybe you need a Turtle Beach, bro.
No, they're heavy and clunky.
What's the other one? The one that's really popular, the Steel series or whatever. Are those the Asus Steel series or something like that? The real expensive headsets. Yeah. All right. Let's see.
Got the Logitech G series. Putting that out there.
The what series? Logitech what series?
G.
G.
Logitech G. They got the G series.
Ah.
They got all their headsets and all their peripherals for the G series.
Mm-hmm. And how is it? Does it disconnect?
I haven't used mine. Mine's been in the closet because I was a collector. But yeah, they have to. I've heard good things about them. I've seen podcasters use them.
I see. All right, so here we go. On to the real news. So I don't know if you know this, Terry, but Indiana Jones. A lot of people got their hands on Indiana Jones. They got to play a preview build of it. So a lot of people talked highly of it, but it's also gotten some concerns from them, right? So most people talk highly about the environment, the acting, the main actor, because he's not just voice acting Harrison Ford. They also did the mocap with him. And so they did the mocap with him, and so he has to act and walk like Harrison Ford did. So they're talking great about this. They're talking that the first person view is kind of better for how it is because it's a lot better, but with the third person interactive of environment. So like if you climb a ladder, it goes to third person. If you pull a lever, it goes to third person, stuff like that. To me, that will get me like, I don't know. It looks cool, right? There's apparently 6 areas, and they're saying that they do have some problems with it in the preview build. So one of the problems that they say with the preview build is that there's no way to holster your gun. So they say you can wear costumes to sneak around, but if you have a gun, you're always holding the gun. So let's pretend you're a janitor. Now you're a janitor with a gun, right?
Awesome.
So they said that it would be nice if there was a way to holster the gun. What they did like about the combat, though, is that let's pretend you have your gun out and you want to whip somebody. He won't like just take a long time in animation to whip somebody, that the whip happens instantly. So they really like that part. They said if you whip them in the face, they get stunned. If you whip their hand, you disarm them. If you whip them on the feet, you drag them and trip them, knock them down. So they also said it was real nice to see the whip do different things on different parts of their bodies. So that was nice. They also said that you will always be outgunned in this game. Like Indiana Jones has a pistol, so you can't go guns blazing in here because all you have is a pistol to their machine guns, their Uzis, all this other stuff, right? The 1940s stuff.
Didn't he always carry I think he always had like an old Ruger, didn't he?
I don't know what pistol he had, right? I'm not a huge Indiana Jones fan, by the way, guys, right? And they said that ammo for the pistol is limited. So the game is more based around stealth and running around and avoiding fights and talking your way out of stuff, So that's kind of cool.
You know what? Him being a janitor with a gun is no different than you playing a Sam Fisher hiding in a dark corner with a bright green light on your head. So, I mean.
Well, they just said it would be nice to holster the gun because, like, let's pretend you got to pick up this camera. You drop the gun.
Maybe he doesn't have a holster.
Harrison Ford had a holster, though. Right? Anyways, again, it's a preview build, so maybe they're saying it's just not worked in yet. Right? See, here's his gun holster right here, Terry. And there's his gun. Anyway, so they have you take pictures. Apparently, the camera becomes a big part of the game where they have you take pictures. And, Indiana Jones writes in his journal about it, like of the pictures you take. He'll write in the journal to uncover more of the mystery. So it gives you more of a first, detective style of game, because he is an archaeologist, so not everything's going to be found for you. You got to run around these places, take pictures, and write in your journal. And he thinks about it as he writes in his journal, and gives you the next clue and stuff like that. So that's kind of cool, right? I am digging that, right? All right, so this is what everybody kind of said, that it looks clunky. The hand-to-hand combat looks clunky. Two of the reviewers that I saw, previewers, not reviewers, previewers, liked it, didn't mind it, and one previewer hated it. They said that it just feels so clunky and ineffective. Like when they punch you, it's not like you can punch them hard enough to turn them around, but when someone like hooks you, it just turns red. Your character doesn't really react to it. And they said that getting the parry system down is a little difficult. So there you go, doggy. Get some Souls parry. Get some Souls parry, buddy. They said the parry mechanic is a little difficult right now. So maybe that will get fixed in the build before it releases. Right? Yeah, the whip control. And they said that the whip sounds nice. Like it sounds really nice, is what they said. And yeah, so like when you whip onto something and swing, or whip onto something and climb, you move into third person mode. So the whip is not just used to whip people. You gotta travel on it. So everybody got about 2 to 3 hours of gameplay. So there you go. This is and this one takes place right after Raiders of the Lost Ark, I think. So this is right after the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Whoa, scroll back down real quick. One more. One more picture.
Yeah, he hooked him.
No, his hand threw me. It looked like he had an extra finger. It's good.
Oh.
For a moment there, it looked like he had an extra finger. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, so in one of the preview builds, I saw someone sneaking around and just hit this guy in the back of the head with a shovel to get around him. And another one, he went into guns blazing to see what it could do. He ran out of ammo and he died.
Can we pick up their weapons? So like that guy, like the Billy Club, I could pick up the Billy Club?
Yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, you can pick up almost everything in the environment is what they say. Nice. Interact with it. So that's really cool. And they said visually, now they said the one thing everybody was very high on was the visuals. They said that the visuals are spot on. They said that this one feels like it should be a movie. Like this should have been a movie. And it could, if it does really well, it could quite possibly launch a trilogy. Like, so people are very high on it. So there are ups and downs. Of course, it's a preview build. But now knowing the preview build stuff, Terry, now our trailers that we've gotten haven't shown much gameplay, obviously, right? But now that we have our preview builds out, are you more excited for Indiana Jones?
I mean, I was going to play it anyway. I was going to play it anyway just because it's going to be on Game Pass. And I like action-adventure games. I'm not a fan of Indiana Jones, but I am a fan of action-adventure. So I'm looking forward to playing it. And I have heard some people claiming that this game is better than Wolfenstein, and I love Wolfenstein. So that's a that's
I've
big
heard people
praise.
saying smack like that too.
So that's a big praise, claiming it's better than Wolfenstein. So they better, it has to back that up. But yeah, I'm gonna play it.
You know what? After this, seeing some of these previews, I'm still lukewarm on it, man. I'm sorry. Like,
I just hope they don't.
Well, okay. So the one thing they did say is, for those of you that are thinking that this is going to be like an Uncharted game or a Tomb Raider clone, you're wrong. Right? You're wrong. Okay. Oh, and there is no leveling up, right? You discover new abilities. Sorry. In the preview build, they talked about getting new abilities. You discover new abilities by finding them during your architectural stuff.
Look,
like you'll find equipment that will give you new abilities, or you'll learn an ancient technique of something or another, right?
Okay.
And this is why he needed to act like Harrison Ford right here, because of the mocap. Sure, I think somebody had it right, had asked that, and they did say that taking the pictures and discovering stuff, you get something called adventure points, and that's how you level up your abilities. So you can totally go to this game without learning a new ability, right? So that's kind of cool. Like how entertaining this game gets is totally up to you almost. So that's
That
really
uppercut
cool.
looks hilarious. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Uh,
So it's pretty neat to me. It's pretty neat, and it's nothing's bad about it. I just I don't know. I'll have to see how it does. I might try it just because I'm a Game Pass subscriber. It's going to be on Game Pass, so I might try it. I'm just not the biggest indie fan. I'm sorry. I know a lot of
yeah,
people my age are like,
I'm right there.
"Oh
I'm
my
right
god,
there.
Indiana Jones was my childhood." Blah blah blah. Not me. Okay.
Yeah, I'm right there. I don't like Indiana Jones, but the game looks fun.
Yeah. I mean, but does it look good? Absolutely looks good. The fact that it's not going to be an Uncharted clone or a Tomb Raider clone, it's going to be its own take on archaeology is awesome.
The moment they put a light puzzle in the game, then it's a clone. I'm telling you right now.
No, and they said
That's
so.
like the biggest flaw of those games. Every single one has a light puzzle, if not multiple light puzzles.
Yeah. So they also said that everything is heavily animated. Like you don't just grab stuff. Like if you open a door, it actually shows his hand opening the door and pushing it. Whereas in first-person games, it usually just opens the door. You know what I mean?
There are some horror games that did that where you see
horror games, but not action-adventure games. Right? And and also like it's 1940s aesthetic, right? So here, that we have quick loaders now for revolvers, but of course this is the 1940s. They didn't. So he's manually loading his revolver slowly. And he turns every page of the book. I think it's super cool that they're taking a lot of time to animate everything to get you more immersed in the game. So yeah, there you go. That's Indiana Jones and the Great Circle previews. Did you watch any previews, Terry, or was my summary good?
The summary was good. Yeah, no, I didn't watch this.
Yeah, so you see there he got disarmed because he whipped him in the hand. Yeah. So there you go. Indiana Jones. And the Great Circle. I know my buddy Doggy's looking forward to this. So let's see. Let's see. El Nindy says it looks like a VR game. It's just a first-person shooter game, yeah. Let's see. Why did he need to walk as Harrison Ford? Because he's trying to, that's another thing that I think is really neat about this is that, they're using the Harrison Ford Indiana Jones. They got an actor to talk like him. They got an actor to walk like him and, mimic him as much as possible. Because to a lot of people, Harrison Ford will always be Indiana Jones. You know what I mean? Kind of like to a lot of people, Captain Jack Sparrow will always be Johnny Depp. So I think it's cool that they didn't make a new Indiana Jones. They just took the existing one, paying respect to the homage, to the legacy. Yeah, that's what I think. Hi, guys. My uncle's a janitor. He has a gun, janitor gun. Let's see.
Reminds me of that indie game, Squirrel Gun, or Squirrel with a Gun. Yeah. Squirrel with a Gun.
Yeah. Big Money says, it's okay. Game Pass got a lot of great games on Xbox. Yeah, absolutely. Jesse James says it's a perfect dad game. There you go. Not the Ragnarok Atreus puzzle hints again. Maybe. You never know. Doggy Dog says, if this is so I'm out. Big Money says, big facts. Yeah, that's right. Shout out to my beautiful wife, Louise V. And thank you so much for being here. You are the MVP of my life. And she says, Miss Cool Cat is about detail. She is. She is. Big Money says it's going to be a masterpiece. Doggy Dog is saying he is excited for this.
The game looks good. I'm definitely going to play it.
Jacob Novik says he's going to buy him either digital or physical copies of Microsoft Flight Sim later this month. Yeah. And the Great Circle in December. Absolutely, man. I cannot wait for Flight Sim. I cannot wait. Sticking with the IHOP theme, make the game badder. Shout out to Roberto Z. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, good morning, gamers. What's going on, Roberto Z? Thank you so much. Jesse James, this said Indy has 2 hours of cinematics. Is that a lot in today's standards? No, that's actually quite not a lot.
No,
today's
it's
games
not.
Can come out with like 20 plus hours of cinematics.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
heck, I think there was 2 hours of cinematics in Kingdom Hearts 3. Just in the beginning, before you even get to walk.
Metal Gear Solid
forever.
3 had the 45-minute outro cinematic.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. Coming out this month.
Don't forget Quantum Break was a movie.
Yeah. You got it twisted. Sparrow is not Johnny. Johnny is Sparrow. Yeah, exactly my point. Yeah. Jacob got it right, though. Yeah. Harrison Ford is Indiana Jones. Yeah, exactly. Roberto Z is over here. So many games. Ages 2, Man of Metaphor, Black Ops 6, Stalker 2, Marvel Rivals, Indie, Frag Pump, Microsoft Flight Sim, Avowed, etc. Wow, yeah. We're eating good over here. We're eating good like we're at IHOP.
Yes.
Let's see. No Crystal Skulls, please. Yeah. Jacob Noah says, I'd rather buy a first-party game if I have the money to help Xbox. Yeah, hey, man, you do it. You do you, man. You do you. And he has Xbox Game Pass till 2026, so there you go. You know what I do with Xbox stuff is I buy collector's editions now that I'm a subscriber. I'm more into the collector's editions now, so I still buy Xbox first-party games. I just spend way more money on them now. Instead of buying them for $60 like I used to back in the day, now I buy them for $300 for the collectibles. So yeah, shout out to Xbox Gamer. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. He says, how long is Indie? I have no idea, sir. Nobody said how long the adventure was going to be. That's the one thing nobody mentioned. Yeah. So there you go. Indiana Jones in the Great Circle. Very hyped for it. I'm excited for the people that are excited for it. I think that, if the preview came out with both positives and negatives, I think they're more realistic previews instead of just, kiss butt previews. And of course, they didn't tell them how old or new of a version they were playing. Everybody was just happy to be playing one. So, yeah. All right, here we go. On to the next topic. This comes from Windows Central, who came from Ecstasis, friend of the show. Let's see. So, Terry, I don't know if you heard, but PlayStation tried to lock a major third-party game into an exclusivity deal, but the dev said no. So, in case you don't know which game we're talking about Crimson Desert. Right? So, Crimson Desert is an upcoming action-adventure title from Korea-based Pearl Abyss, and it looks pretty good. The game has been announced for Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5, PC, although there's another timeline where Xbox would be excluded. A recent session at Kowloon Securities in Korea with Pearl Abyss revealed that PlayStation had attempted to lock Xbox out of Crimson Desert in much the same way it did with Silent Hill 2, Final Fantasy VII, Wukong, you name it. Microsoft has seen some of its own third-party exclusive deals bear fruit for Xboxo in recent years, with Q1 viral hit Palworld and soon Stalker 2 set to release in November. So there you go. So PlayStation trying to lock that Crimson Desert behind exclusivity because they got no games. That's right, I said it. They got no first-party roadmap. They still got great games, though. The exclusives they have locked up are fantastic. So that tells me that if they wanted to lock this one up, Terry, you know what that means? That means this game is going to be fantastic. That's what it means, Terry. So let's get on to... I want to get off the intro cinematic and get into the good stuff. Okay. So Crimson Desert did put out a 50-minute demo of their game. Now, this is a single-player RPG, okay? They do have an MMO called something Desert, but this one is called
Black
Crimson.
Desert.
Black Desert, yeah. Black Desert is the multiplayer variant of this one. But this one is called Crimson Desert. So, and it looks fantastic. It really does look. Man, Korean devs are bringing up their game. Literally. So, Terry. Crimson Desert being locked behind PlayStation. Look at the reflections. Good God. Ray tracing all the way on. They got this game. Now, I wasn't paying attention to Crimson Desert, just being honest. Because it sounds too much like Black Desert.
Yeah.
It's made by the same people. So I thought that this was just going to be the same old, right?
I was the same way, to be honest.
But since the news came out, I researched the game, and it's a single-player RPG, which is cool. That's the way I like to play my RPGs because I just don't have the time to live a second life in an MMO. I'm sorry. I think they're great. I just don't have the time for them, right? And so, um, Crimson Desert, Terry, are you more interested in it now that they said, you know what, we're not going to say no to those Xbox people? They mean something to us.
I mean, it was already on my radar before that. I mean, when they first announced it, I was like you, or I thought it was just going to be like a sequel to Black Desert, and I hated Black Desert.
Oh my God, I tried playing it like 3 times and I couldn't get into it, man.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. My major issues with it was like the HUD and like the UI. I hated it. But so I didn't really pay much attention to it, but my husband was kind of watching me, kind of keep following it, and he kept telling me about it and stuff. And so I was kind of like on my radar a little bit, but so I might try it out, since it's not like, it doesn't play anything like Black Desert, so I'm willing to maybe give this one a shot. But I do applaud the devs for not wanting to do an exclusivity deal, which is great. I support, I want all gamers to be able to enjoy games, not only select gamers or gamers who have the financial situation to where they can invest in multiple platforms. Everyone should get to enjoy games.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm trying to get this thing. All right. There we go. That's a good poll. Good enough. Okay. Guys, let us know how you feel about this exclusivity in the chat. We'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Let's see. So Roberto Z says, really? He has to check it out. Yeah, definitely do, man. Definitely do. Let's see. Doggy Dog says it'll be another year of money hiding third-party games in 2025 for PlayStation. I mean, that's every year, bro. I mean, that's like telling me the sky is blue. I mean, that's just their playbook. 110% their playbook. RWK88 says, hey, y'all, what's going on, RWK88? Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you. Back from the Dead joins us. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Appreciate you. Let's see. So Jacob Nova comes in with some details. The deal Sony wanted was 1 year exclusivity and to own the PC rights for the game. Yeah, that's probably where they messed up, was the PC rights. Yeah. So let's see. So Pearl Abyss, who's making Crimson Desert, said, we, Pearl Abyss, spent a lot of time considering our release strategy. Sony has essentially seen the entire game and expressed interest in publishing it, offering several favorable terms. If we had gone with Sony as a publisher, the game would have been exclusive to PlayStation for a year, with no release on Xbox, and PC distribution rights would also belong to Sony. Despite these restrictions, Sony marketing power and various unique incentives were appealing. However, after evaluating the expected sales and revenue sharing structure, we decided that self-publishing would be more beneficial. It's 99% certain that we will publish this game ourselves. Right? And they go on to say, recently, Stellar Blade signed an exclusive deal with Sony, but that was mainly because they didn't have the necessary publishing team, unlike us. In a typical contract, 30% of revenue goes to platform fees, and the remaining 70% is split between the developer and the publisher. Since we already have the capability to self-publish globally and have overseas branches, we concluded that using our own resources would be more advantageous. So there you go. So that's what happened there. It's a high-action adventure RPG. A lot of people are comparing it to The Witcher 3, which, The Witcher 3 is a fantastic game. Fantastic game. So yeah, I'm really digging the aesthetic of Crimson Desert. I might have to get this one. Guys, sign a publishing deal with Xbox. Xbox won't make you go exclusive, and you get the Xbox Game Pass revenue. I mean, if you notice, all of their third-party publishing deals with Xbox, for the most part, revolve around Game Pass. Right, Terry?
Yep.
Like they don't want exclusive games exclusive to Xbox. They want exclusive games on Game Pass. So, we've asked the chat for a long time, is it okay that Game Pass is the new exclusive going forward? And a lot of people say, yeah. And you know what? To me, a Game Pass exclusive means more than a platform exclusive at this point as well. Third party, third party, third party. Okay, I'm going to be very clear. An exclusive Game Pass, if you're a third party publisher, a Game Pass exclusive means more to me than anything else. So yeah, that's what I think. So yeah. Oh, Jacob Novak asked the question. I literally just answered it. Sorry, Jacob, I didn't see your question. He says, Axel, want to know what's in the Xbox playbook to own as many great first party games. No matter if Sony or devs lost the amount of Xbox games like Farming Food or War Shelter. Yeah, I agree. Xbox, third party publishers were skipping them, so they went out and got them and skip anymore, right? So yeah, I agree with that strategy at all. Roberto C says, I think after this we may see a couple of more money hats on Sony's side that were in place before this, but I think third party devs are going to be more multiplat. It's hard for studios to stay in the 1 mil. I'm sorry, Roberto. I don't understand that last sentence. So there you go. Crimson Desert. Terry, how does the chat feel about that?
All right. So, are you more interested in Crimson Desert now that they rejected exclusivity? 83%. Yes, I'm going to play it. 16% feel the same way they did before. And 0% said they're not going to play it.
There you go. So I'm actually more interested with it now because I actually researched it and I learned more about it. So I'm very interested in it now, more than I was. Terry, are you more interested in it now than before?
I have the same level of excitement for it as I did before.
I had I'm not playing that excitement for it before because I thought, again, because in my head I thought this was just going to be like Black Desert and an MMO. But because of the story, I researched it and I found out it's not an MMO. It's a single player RPG. So, and they're comparing it to The Witcher. And I'm like, I'm in. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Roberto Z clarified. It's hard for them to stay in the 1 to 3 million copies sold bracket. Yeah. That's a heck of a bracket to be in, man. That's tough. All right. So on to the next set of news here. So Terry, I don't know if you know this, but fiscal year 2020, quarter one, fiscal year 2025 report came out, right?
Right.
For Xbox. And we have some quotes from the phone calls and stuff, and that's what I'm going to focus on right now, is some of the quotes that good old Satya said on the phone calls. And this comes from GameDeveloper.com. Let's see. So, Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella has confirmed that the company will continue to bring first-party Xbox titles to other platforms. In a shareholder letter published alongside the annual report, Xbox said that Xbox Game Studios will continue to extend our content to new platforms. Right? So, Nadella referenced the decision to bring Pentiment grounded. All right, no. Let's get to the letter. Oh, they don't have it. Okay. He brought up Pentiment grounded Hi-Fi Rush and Sea of Thieves to rival platforms including PS4, 5, and Switch, and noted that the company remains intent on bringing great games to more people on more devices. Right, Terry, right? The statement comes a few months after Xbox boss Phil Spencer confirmed Indiana Jones and the Great Circle would only be a timed exclusive on Xbox hardware. They should have waited till it launched. So stupid. The project developed by Microsoft and ZeniMax will head to PlayStation 5 in spring 2025 after initially launching on Xbox. Again, so stupid that they announced that. The dumbest announcement ever made. Everybody hype, and hype gone. According to Spencer, it's a move that will help ensure Xbox titles become as strong as possible in the long run. Our end result has to be better games that more people can play. If we're not focused on that, I think we're focused on the wrong things. Again. So Nadella added that Xbox as a brand is being primed to enable customers to connect and share online gaming experiences that are accessible on Xbox consoles, Windows-enabled devices, and other devices. and said that Xbox revenue is mainly impacted by subscriptions and sales of first and third-party content. And he goes on to say, growth of our gaming business is determined by the overall active user base through Xbox-enabled content, availability of games, providing exclusive game content that gamers seek, the computational power and reliability of the devices used to access our content and services, and the ability to create new experiences. We've seen new devices from third-party manufacturers along with key PC and mobile endpoints that help us empower gamers to play in a way that is most convenient to them. We are focused on growing the platform and expanding new ecosystems to engage as many gamers as possible. So, what do you think, Terry? Satya decided this Halloween to manifest some more content onto other consoles, that they're going to keep moving forward with this. And, as I said, eventually it's all going to go there, including my beloved Halo, which I think is a dumb decision. I've always thought it's a dumb decision. I will never not think that's a dumb decision, but eventually it's going to happen.
I don't think so.
But what do you think about this strategy? No exclusives.
I mean, they're not saying no exclusives. They're just saying that they're going to put more stuff on other devices, which I'm fine with. I'm fine with
not
them
being clear about what's exclusive.
I'm fine with them putting other games, like when they did Sea of Thieves. That didn't bother me. That game had been out a very long time. Let it grow, get some growth with some new player base, because that game's gotten to the point to where it's not growing anymore. So give it a chance to continue to grow. So I'm fine with that. When Pentiment went over there, fine with that. So like I'm fine with games being available to more people to play them. I mean, there's going to be key games that are going to be exclusive, like Halo. I don't foresee them making that unexclusive.
I 100% see it, because all they care about is money.
I don't think that would ever happen. Maybe
all they care about is money.
I think that would only happen if it got to the point to where it became the new status quo of nobody having exclusive titles anymore. If that became the norm, like the industry standard, then I could see them sharing it to everybody. You know what I mean? But right now, I don't foresee that happening, because exclusives, even though I don't like exclusives still matter because the industry makes it so. So they need to still keep certain ones.
I think exclusive matter because the gamers make it so.
No, the industry makes it so. I'm pretty sure people would still play PlayStation if all those games are available everywhere else. People still play. People said that they.
Who would pick this giant?
When a lot of
this thing that's bigger than a 55-inch screen over this.
When a lot of people had their beloved games go to PC, guess what? They're still buying their PlayStation. They're still supporting those developers. They didn't do anything other than
you cannot compare that.
They didn't do anything but huff and puff. They're still going to play on the platform of their choice, and they're going to enjoy the games they choose to enjoy. It's just a lot of huff and puffing. That's all it is.
My 500. I'm a PC gamer. Trust me, I know PCs, right? And I can tell you right now, to get the same I can out of this PlayStation costs at least $800.
I'm not talking about cost. I'm talking about just the games.
Though,
I'm talking strictly games. I couldn't care less about
but you brought
the
a
cost.
PC. You brought a PC. PC gamers are rich gamers.
Not necessarily, but like I'm just saying. No, they're really not. That you're talking about the elitist gamer. But if you're just looking at the games itself, I mean, if they put all of your favorite games on every system, you're still going to play those games, and you're still going to play them on the system of your choice, regardless of where they are. Mm-hmm. You really are. People like to, sit there and bat on their chest and all this other stuff, but it's just all talk. I guarantee flipping T, if your favorite series made a new game, you're still going to buy it and play it.
Yeah, I've already said so.
I mean, just like Black Ops. Black Ops, got bought out by Xbox. Guess what? It's still the best-selling game on PlayStation. They didn't all of a sudden boycott Black Ops and not play Call of Duty anymore. No. They're still playing Call of Duty because they enjoy Call of Duty, and they're playing it on their platform of choice. So no, exclusives don't really matter. It's just the industry standard, because Sony made it the industry standard, And
Wait, Nintendo
and
did. Yeah, okay, so
maybe.
back in the Nintendo versus Genesis, right? Like if you remember football on the SNES versus football on the Genesis, like Genesis had to get like Joe Montana football or NFL quarterback club exclusive to their console, whereas like everybody other people got, you know, like Tecmo Bowl and stuff like that.
I could see that, you know, in the beginning, but when you
Yeah.
look at exclusives now, I mean, yeah, Nintendo still has their coined exclusivity titles,
Yeah.
but you don't really see them pushing like stuff. You know, they've become more of a third party, you know, thing themselves. You know what I mean? So like they've evolved from that. You know, you don't see Nintendo buying, you know, trying to block games from going elsewhere. You know, you only see Sony doing that. You know what I mean? So I feel like when it comes to the exclusivity stuff, Nintendo may have started it. Sony are the ones that are like the big ones that really push it.
I have to agree with that point because games that are exclusive to Nintendo are their first party games, right? And games that are exclusive to Xbox are their first party games for the most part, right? I think Stalker 2 is like an exception. But PlayStation games that are exclusive to PlayStation, more than I would say like 70% of them are third party games. And I'm not saying like, you know, by choice of the publisher, like in Stalker 2's case. I'm saying money had it exclusives, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are because of PlayStation. So I have to agree 100% with that point that, you know, PlayStation is definitely the ones making third party exclusives a thing. But I agree with Nintendo that first party should still be exclusive. You know, like the fact that Xbox is transitioning everything over is, I have issues with it. I have a lot of issues with it. You know this,
and
Terry.
and when you look at like in-game exclusivity, even, you know, I don't see Nintendo doing in-game exclusivity where you gotta, you know, we're gonna have this game multi-plat game, but you can only get said items within the game on our platform. Sony loves doing that stuff.
Oh yeah, and they say exclusive to PlayStation, and then in the little barely visible text, hat
Yeah.
only.
Yeah.
You know?
Or you know, and they'll use that to sell games, you know, like the one of the more recent ones was Avengers, right? And they're like, you're gonna get Spider-Man. Yeah, when the game was no longer relevant. You know what I mean? But you know, it's just dumb stuff like that, you know. Or they did it with, you know, but Bungie did that a lot too, where they would have exclusive things within Destiny that you could only have on PlayStation. You know, it's just stupid stuff. Or if you go back, if you go back far enough when we were younger and you were playing on like the PlayStation 1, and stuff like that. Remember when they would have games, and they would have maybe not PlayStation 1, but like I wish I could have a better example, but they had, if you bought this game, you would. I'm thinking Twisted Metal, but it's not. It's not Twisted Metal, but it's something
Vigilante
similar.
8? I don't know.
It was something similar where if you bought the game, you would get like this car only if you played it on PlayStation, and if you got you get this car if you play it somewhere else. I guess the closest one I could think of more recently would have been Rocket League did that too. But like there were older ones that did that too.
Well, I mean, Soul Calibur did something similar where like, you know, if you had the Xbox version, you got Yoda. If you got the PlayStation version, you got Darth Vader.
Yeah. So so it's I don't like any of that stuff. You know, you know what if the thing you like the most isn't available to you because it's on another platform? Like that sucks. Like, you know, what if I hate Vader? I'm not a Star Wars fan. I don't want flipping Vader. You know, I'd be upset. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm anti-exclusives, and I really do believe that Xbox is the front runner on this, and they're changing the narrative that everything needs to be exclusive, and it's just going to shatter people's egos because they won't have anything else to brag about. You know what I mean? So they'll have to move that energy somewhere else. But I think it'll be good. People are still going to buy their games they want to play, and they're going to invest in the system they like, because I agree with I don't know who said it earlier, but like their friends and stuff. They're like, you invest a lot. Like all my friends I play with are on Xbox. Why would I jump ship to another platform and have nobody there to play with me? I'm not going to do that. So it
Screw
doesn't.
those guys. I'll make new friends.
You know,
I'm
so
just kidding.
it doesn't
I'm just
matter
kidding.
what platform you're on. You tend to stick to the one you're on because that's where all your friends are.
Yeah. And you know, the console war is alive and well here, by the way, in Texas. It's violent, even, sadly. Let me check in with the chat real quick before I give some more thought here. K-Pasa, good morning, Xbox. What's going on, Fastback? Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Good morning, gamer, says Graphic Gone. Thank you so much for being here. Double G, you are the real MVP. Let's see. Oh, have a good day at work, Roberto Z. Thank you so much for stopping by. Guys, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button, especially that like button. It helps us get recognized on the live section of YouTube, especially where we compete. And you know, share it out. We would love if you guys would share the show out. We really appreciate that. El Nini says, let's see. If Sea of Thieves sold 1 million on PlayStation, Halo will easily do 5 million alone on PlayStation. Initially, yeah, I could see that. Jacob Novik says, on point for gamers on YouTube. Read his entire email on stream. Okay. Let's see. Jacob Novik agrees with Terry. I agree with Terry. No one will switch. Maybe some, but you still have friends, games, etc. on Xbox. Graphic God says, money over gamers. Yeah. El Nini, Satya does not like exclusives. Yeah, he said he hated it in the FTC trial. Yeah, absolutely. He's been very public about it. Yeah. Let's see. Big B Money says, it makes more people play the games, and PlayStation got 100 million game systems out there, and Xbox going to be winning too. Facts, we got Game Pass. El Nini says, the rumored Halo Combat Evolved remake and Unreal Engine 5 would be a perfect introduction of Halo to PlayStation fans. Okay. Again, I just don't like. While I don't deny that Halo's coming to PlayStation, I hate that it is. Part of my soul is dying. Let's see. Also, Gears E Day, since it's a prequel to Gears 1. Maybe. Let's see. Doggy Dog says, Red Dead Redemption 2, they did it exclusively on PlayStation in big letters. Then in the tiny letters, they said something like Golden Cowboy Hat Cosmetic.
That's such shady practices.
Yeah,
shady practices, man.
Yeah, with Halo going to PlayStation, man, Axel has issues with it.
Why don't you go and have a chat with Axel? He's a mess. I think.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Halo going to PlayStation, Axel is a mess.
Look, I just know, like, when I look back at some of my favorite franchises, right? Like Mass Effect. Yeah. Mass Effect was originally an Xbox exclusive. Went multi-plat. Guess what? I'm fine with it. I played all of them anyway. You know what I mean? Tomb Raider Survival Series originally was a time exclusive for Xbox, and then it got everywhere. Didn't hurt me none. I still enjoyed it and played all of them. And I'm not mad that PlayStation got to enjoy it eventually. Like, great.
Games being multi-plat doesn't bother me when it's third-party games. You know, like third-party exclusives bother me a lot. Right? First-party exclusives don't bother me. I support them a lot because they give me reason to invest into your ecosystem.
But
right.
What I'm saying is that it was I guess it was third party, but it still was an exclusive game that became a non-exclusive game. So, you know, I mean, or like look at the new one for Hellblade. You know, that was an exclusive game. You know, that was third party, and now it's first party. You know,
that's right, an exclusive as it should be.
And it swapped over because it became, you know, because of the I can't think of my words today.
Acquisition?
The acquisition. So it's just, you know, so I could see fans of that game who originally played it on PlayStation being salty because, you know, they lost it.
They'll get over it, Terry. Like you said, if Xbox gamers will get over it, they'll get over it, Terry.
Stuff like that
look at Terry over here with all the.
I'm just saying, it's wrong for stuff like that to
for
happen.
PlayStation gamers, but not for Xbox gamers. What?
Yeah, but I'm just saying, Xbox gamers pull the same crap that PlayStation do. You know, it's like, oh, PlayStation has all the exclusives. Way, you lost this one. But as soon as you might lose one of yours, you do the same thing. You literally, a lot of the fanboys, they do the same crap. They're peas in a pod, man. But look, it's not right for anyone to have a game that they had and then they lost it. You know, they should still be. I would have rather Hellblade became multi-plat than to get taken, like snatched away from someone. Like, that's just wrong. I don't like that.
No, I don't know. I think again, I fully support first party exclusivity. I don't support party exclusivity. There's no reason why I shouldn't be playing Wukong on my Xbox.
I'm just saying, if something
There's no
happened,
reason why I shouldn't be playing Stiller Cheeks on my Xbox.
I'm just saying, if something happened, something crazy happened, and PlayStation bought 343 and they got the rights to Halo, you would be salty as F if you could no longer play Halo on Xbox. It's no different.
I think Xbox would gladly sell 343 to PlayStation 100% because it's all about Halo Studios now, Terry. 343's out of here. Get that garbage out. Give me $10. I'll show you the name for $10.
Let's say they bought the rights to Halo. Okay. Let's say Xbox is like, you know what? We melted enough. We can't get any more out of it. We're done with it. You guys can have it. We'll sell it to you for billions. And get our last little bit out of it. You know what I mean? I mean, it'd still be a first party exclusive. It's just going the other way.
Right.
And you would not be having it. So it's wrong to be an advocate for it when it's a positive for you, but then be against it when it's no longer a positive for you.
I'm against it either way. Like I said, first party exclusives don't bother me. But again, there's no reason why I shouldn't be playing Final Fantasy VII on my Xbox. But no, I needed to get a PlayStation to play it. The third party exclusivity parts piss me off. Like your IP that you either developed or bought, whichever way you got it, right? Because most IPs are bought. And you decide to make them exclusives, then hey, I'm all for it because you paid money for that. You paid money for that property, right? And you're going to hopefully you use that property to bolster your ecosystem. And I believe that's where Xbox is really falling short, is that they're not bolstering their console ecosystem with the expenses they have bought. They're bolstering their wallet. That's no denial. They are bolstering their wallet, definitely making more money than ever, as you're going to find out here in a minute. More money than ever. But I really feel that Xbox is making a big mistake with this exclusives everywhere. It's going to turn out like the Kinect, where like in the 360, the Kinect was the fastest selling peripheral, more Kinect sold than anything else, blah, 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 blah. And then when they launched the Kinect on the Xbox One, nobody wanted it anymore. I think that we're going to have a repeat of the future here with the Xbox. Yeah, the Xbox Series console is selling good and all that good stuff, blah, 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 blah. Even though they're multi-plat, we got more console gamers than ever. And then the Xbox, Series 2 consoles are going to sell like trash because no exclusives. I really think that they're not going to see the repercussions of their action because the fan base was already established. By the time they decided to go multi-plat, almost everybody who was going to buy an Xbox already did. Right? And so I think when it goes to the next generation, they're going to lose even more of their console fan base. And then they're going to be like, what happened? Oh my God, we got to reverse everything. Phil, fix it. Put it back the way it was. And it's just going to be, again, like that whole Connect issue. Because all they're seeing is spreadsheets. They're not listening. They're not really seeing how the buying habits of gamers, in my opinion, for new consoles, for new hardware, right? Which Satya here, he himself said right here. Let's see. The computational power and reliability of devices used to access our content, right? If your Xbox, who's going to use your Xbox to access your content? And I think that's a huge risk because when people don't buy the console, they don't subscribe to Game Pass on console, which is the expensive Game Pass, by the way. The services right here, services, Game Pass. And so they're gonna have a Connect moment all over again, is what I think is gonna happen. I really think Xbox needs to really draw a red line and announce said red line to gamers to say, okay, these are gonna be our exclusives. They have 3 publishing houses. Just say if a game is published by Xbox Game Studios, it's exclusive. If it's published by Bethesda or by Activision, it's case by case or whatever, right? This whole uncertainty that they're doing is just, trust me, it's the word of mouth and the uncertainty is, people love FUD. I hate to say it. People love it. They love FUD, right? Fear, uncertainty. What's the D? Doubt? Fear, uncertainty, doubt. And because they're not drawing that red line, they're not they're not living in an absolute world of, hey, this is going to stay exclusive or this is going to stay exclusive. Everything is just kind of like, when it's right, it'll stay exclusive until it's not exclusive, because they're not drawing that red line. It really sucks, And what I'm saying, I think is a good point. If it's published by Xbox Game Studios, it should be exclusive. So let's just say, Terry, Halo 7 is published by Xbox Game Studios, but then Halo, 7 add-on or standalone add-on pack, whatever, right, is published by Activision. That means that whatever that add-on is, it's going to be multi-plat, right? And a lot of people have been saying, like, keep the campaign exclusive in the multiplayer and make the multiplayer multi-plat. Okay, well, the campaign is published by Xbox Game Studios and the Halo Online is now published by Activision. Whatever, right? Just published, not made by 343 Studios is still going to make it, or not 343, sorry, Halo Studios is still going to make it, but separating the publishing houses might be better for that. And that would get, of course, I'm still going to be sad and upset about that, but at least it would draw that red line and give gamers certainty. And this whole uncertainty is what's feeding the FUD in the gaming community. And that FUD is going to end up with people buying less Xboxes in the future. Maybe not this series console, but, the Series Next or the Series 2 could suffer very much the way the Kinect did. That's what I think is going to happen. Let's check in with the with the chat. Let's see. He also confirmed that more games would also be exclusive besides putting games on other platforms, but the media just wrote about the other platform part 4. He didn't confirm anything. I know what you're talking about. He's talking about this sentence or this comma right here. This sentence here. Providing exclusive game content that gamers seek. That doesn't mean games. That's content. But we'll see. I don't know. To me, that's people reaching out saying that this means that games are going to stay exclusive. I think that's a reach on the sentence. Personally, does that mean games to you, Terry? I mean,
no, because he could have said exclusive.
Really.
Yeah, he could have just said it providing exclusive games. He said content, so yeah, it could be like DLCs or something, or skins. Yeah. He could be playing into that Sony BS where you get this skin.
Yeah. Let's see. El Nini says Stalker 2 will probably be the last third-party money hat from Xbox. Possibly. Shout out to Liz V, and thank you so much for being here. She says, exactly. Thank you, Miss Terry. Yeah. Let's see. Axel, instead of listening to media sites, look at Satya's official main. He stated exclusives imported in PS5 and Nintendo at the same time. Yeah, I just highlighted it. Right? In the same mail. Oh, he sent it to me. Let me see. No, I don't see it, Jacob. Did this not refresh? Sometimes it doesn't refresh. Nope, I don't see it. Okay. So let's see. PlayStation is never going to do that. Yeah, PlayStation is never going to stop money hatting. Yeah. Let's see. Jacob Noe says, I'm kind of annoyed at everyone taking the fact that Xbox will port to PS5 for granted. Annoyed at everyone for taking the fact that Xbox will port to PS5 for granted. I'm sorry, Jacob. I don't understand the sentence. I apologize. Let's see. El Nini says, for every Xbox hardcore fan they lose, they gain 10 more PlayStation, Switch, and PC or mobile customers. They're all about the money now. Yeah, but that's my whole point, Nini. The Xbox console hardcore window is shrinking while everything else is excluded. And I'm telling you, losing this game front right here, this game front right here is losing services. If they lose the console base, if that shrinks, less people are using their store to buy games. Because trust me, on PC, nobody's using the Xbox store to buy games. Trust. Right. Let's see. Hey, I'm okay. I only got out of the hospital yesterday after having an operation on one of my eyes due to double vision problems. Holy cow, Ice Queen Gaming. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. I'm glad you're okay. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see. The money situation is real. Yeah, I mean, all they see is money. As long as that money goes up, they're going to keep doing what they're doing. But when that money crashes, like it did with the Kinect, they're going to be like, oh my God, what happened? And that's when they're going to sell Halo to PlayStation, like Terry said. So, yeah. Let's see. Moving on. So as part of the 2024 fiscal year, again, more substance here. Let's see. If Sony is paying to keep games off of Xbox, there's no way they'll put their own first-party games on Xbox ever. Yeah, I agree.
Never
with
say never.
Never.
Never say never. Never say never. All it takes is them getting new ownership, and then things change.
Never say it with me ever. Gonna happen.
I'm just saying, you know, they get the right change of CEOs or board or whatever, anything can change.
Ever. Like
or new laws and regulations are placed.
Comes to Xbox Game Pass because it's published by the MLB. It's not even published by PlayStation.
You know, there could be different rules and regulations that could be formed that force them to do things differently. You never know.
Yeah, that was the MLB saying, yeah. Split Difference, shout out to you. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my gosh, hold on. He says, never, Terry.
You know my father, Splendiferous?
Doggy again.
Spelled my name
never.
wrong.
All right, hold on. I gotta ask the chat here before this. Okay. Hold on. I gotta ask the chat a question. Hold on. I'm almost done here. All right, chat. Let us know. What do you think? Do you think PlayStation will port their games to first-party games to Xbox, considering they're paying for third-party games to stay off Xbox? All right. Be sure to vote, Terry. I already know where you're going to vote. I can see the voting. Be sure to vote. Be sure to vote, guys.
I'm giggling at Splendiferous because now he's spamming my name with the correct spelling. I was like, "You're addressing my father?"
Terry. All right, here we go. So I don't know if you know about this, Terry, but there was speaking of FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. The media, the podcasters, everybody was saying that because they were saying that they were never going to play, they said never going to play Call of Duty ever again. See what I did there? When it was made by Xbox. And Black Ops 6 came out, right? Black Ops 6 came out. And Xbox had a little something for them right here. Thank you. Together, you made Black Ops 6 the biggest Call of Duty 3-day opening weekend ever. Number 1 in total players, number 1 in hours plays, and number 1 in total matches. Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Activision. So, all those people that were saying they were going to jump ship and never play Call of Duty ever again, they lied, because some of the very, very same people that said they weren't going to play, guess what they posted? They posted up Twitch streams of them playing.
Mm-hmm.
They posted up trophies that they unlocked or whatever the hell it was, right? Into it. So yeah, what's going on, Terry? I thought they said never, ever.
Because people just like to talk out of their rear. That's why I'm saying, like, even if these exclusive games become non-exclusive, they're still going to support the game. It's just all talk. It's all talk. Just like how they claimed Xbox games are all trash, like Sea of Thieves, and then they finally get Sea of Thieves, and it's one of the best-selling games they had. So, like, I thought that game was trash and you would never play it. Just put, you know what I mean? It's all talk.
Yeah. Good talk. Yeah. Let's see. Like Doggy Dog. Shout out to Doggy. He gets it. Like Chris Jericho would say, never, ever. I love it. Fastback. Don't care is not on the poll. All right. Let's see. Axel, Xbox gamers know no FUD. Big Money says, but Final Fantasy Online in Xbox, is that a first-party game? No, that's a third-party game. That's a third-party game made by Square Enix. Black Ops 6, this proves that Xbox tax narrative, a good game will always be hater-proof. I think it's because this game published everywhere is what made it hater-proof. But if they turn Call of Duty exclusive, I guarantee you Call of Duty would have scored like a 50.
Call of Duty is kind of a unicorn because it's probably one of the most hated on games, but people still buy it and play it anyway. Like Call of Duty fans, all they do is rant about how crap Call of Duty is, but yet they still buy it and play it every year. So it's a unicorn. It's the most hated on game that succeeds.
Let's see. My beautiful wife saying, "You sound annoying." Yeah, that's the point. That's it. Thank you so much. I'm glad I got it. Do I sound annoying, Terry, when I say never ever?
No, because I get the reference.
I think my wife needs to see it. Let me see it. Let me see.
Play that clip.
I hope I don't get, every time I do this, I'll do it at the end. Because every time I bring up the W word.
Or was that back during his Y2J
on this, we get like cut off.
I'll bring it
up at the end.
I don't watch wrestling anymore. Does he still do that, or was that during his Y2J era?
I don't know how he did after he left WWE when he went to AEW, but I don't watch AEW. I just watch WWE. Not to say AEW is bad. I just don't have time. All right, let's see. Fastback says Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo do business their way. We can control the same thing with our wallet, but these companies and their investors do what they want. Yeah. But like you said, we can control with our wallet, and I think that what's going to happen without first-party exclusives, people are going to vote with their wallet, as you said. I
mean, we can control their wallet, but we don't, because I disagree, because most gamers are impulsive and they will spend, and then complain. So we have the power to control with our wallets, but we don't do it. We're too impulsive.
Absolutely.
Look at Call of Duty, most hated on game. People still buying it. So no one's using their wallet.
All right, are we ready to move on? Call of Duty, shout out to Call of Duty being awesome. I am interested because of the zombies mode. More of a PvE than a PvP mode. So I'm interested to run some zombies. And if Doggy, if you want to run some zombies, let's do it, bro. Let's do it. It'll be a way better game than that stupid Back for Blood or whatever the hell it was that you pissed me off on. Maybe you'll be a better teammate, bro. Maybe. Just saying. Watch Friday's episode if you want to know what I'm talking about. All right. Let's move it along here. So let's get to the brass tacks of the fiscal year. On this one, what we want to focus on is this one down. Down here. Sorry, resolution. It says Xbox content and services revenue increased 61%, driven by 53% or 53 points of net impact from the Activision acquisition. There you go. So Xbox is up 61%. Show me the money. Show me the money, Terry.
That acquisition is slowly paying for itself.
That's right. 61 billion. What?
Make that money back quick.
Did they pay for it? How much did they pay for it?
Terry? I forgot. I honestly, it wasn't like 1.6 billion or something. I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I don't remember. It was in the billions.
Yeah.
I think they basically make that amount of money within like 3 months anyway, just in profits. So like they made that money back anyway within the same year.
Yeah. Hold on. This is what everybody's saying now. Are you ready, Terry?
Show you the money. That's not show you. Show me the money. Show me the money. Yeah. Louder. Show me the money. That's it, brother. You got to yell that shit.
All right, better stop that before I get copyright striked and turned off here. Yes, 50. Yeah, the acquisition is great. I think so. It's great. All right, on to over here. All right, so again, we are focusing on Xbox. This is an Xbox podcast. Don't care about anything else. Well, I do, but I'm only going to talk about Xbox content and services revenue growth. Now, this is like Game Pass, subscribers, core subscribers, all that stuff, right? So from fiscal year 2024, it grew 13%, 60%, 61%, 61%, and then another 61% over here. So they went from 12% pre-Activision growths to post-Activision growth in the 60s, Terry, in the 60s.
It's
Show me the 60s. Let's see. Operating net income. All right, so revenue grew 17%, driven 15 points of net impact from Activision acquisition. Now, this is in the billions, Terry. They paid what, 60, 70 billion? How much did they pay for Activision? Well, it was like 60, 70 billion, wasn't it?
I really don't remember.
Let's just pretend it's 70. I forgot. 69 billion. That's what it was. 69 billion. I remember it was a naughty number.
A naughty number.
Yeah, I remember. All right. So growth in the billions. 13 billion in one quarter. 12 billion in the quarter before. And 12 billion in the quarter before that. What's that? What's that in billion? Total billions, Terry.
I don't know.
24 plus
billions.
another 13, right? So what is that? 37 billion.
Look,
They already got half their billions back.
it's an ass whack of money. That's what it is.
Right.
That's what that translates to. Is they made an ass whack of money.
It's 37 billion made back already. Hence why they paid so much for that Activision. So yeah. And of course, I understand there's a difference between operating income and revenue, and then we're going to get into how much they spent. Right? I get it. Gross margin dollars grew up 16% with 12 points from the Activision acquisition. Gross margin percentage was relatively unchanged. Operation expenses grew 49%, driven by 51% from the Activision acquisition. Wow. Operating income decreased 4%. Dang. So let's see. Net impact from Activision. Right. So here is a big thing. Here, this is everything, all the cost. Right. So even though Activision made them 1.69 billion, okay. Overall, in Activision, they lost 444,000. They lost $500,000. 4 million? 4 million? Yeah, 4 million. They lost 400 million on it, if I'm reading this right. So yeah, 400 mil still lost. The net impact of Activision acquisition includes adjusting for the movement of Activision content from third party to first party. What? So this is just them getting settled in. But because they lost $500 million on this, expect layoffs, guys, come Christmas time. Just throwing it out there early. Take a look at it. Just expect some layoffs. Just saying, okay? I don't support it, and I'm very happy they're making billions, but yeah, just expect. All right, in summary. Oh, sorry, this is personal computing. Sorry, wrong one. Sorry, this is the Activision summary. So there you go, guys. So, COD, bringing in the money. Multiplats, bringing in the money. Satya is bringing in the money, making it work. Now, again, if we're only talking about fiscal years, I really, as an investor, I like it, right? As a gamer, I think they're going through the wrong strategy. But hey, what I know, I'm only like a little voice. I'm a little voice. So, yeah, let's check in with the chat. Let's see. Fastback says there are more gamers who only play Call of Duty no matter what. Yeah. Graphic God Double G says I need some zombie killing friends. Let's set it up, bro. Set it up for Tuesday or something. Let's do it. Let's play live. Let's see. Let's play Axel. I'll leave you for dead in zombies mode like Back 4 Blood. You piece of crap. I knew it. Let's see. Split Differ says Xbox World Order. Yes. Fastback says we are the minority in gaming industry pie. Microsoft has all the numbers that say they can make more money on multiple platforms than keeping everything exclusive. Sony is not making enough money. Hard facts, man. Hard facts. The industry is changing. Even third parties used to make a lot of money by signing exclusivity contracts, and now it's not the same. It's not the same, bro. Yeah. Let's see. Keeping the first party exclusives and hardware and keeping Sony out of the red. Yeah. Splendiferous is saying Xbox World Order. Yeah. And Fastback says, fighting for the ABK in the courts was worth it. 100% worth it. Shout out to Dreadpool. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. And he's running off of generator power, apparently. We have no power. ETA restoration 9 p.m. What happened this time? Yeah. Let's see. Eleni says, Satya's compensation is tied to Xbox more than ever. They are looking for return on investment as fast as possible. Well, I mean, you got a 30 more million this year than last year. Well, then Microsoft stock, of course, but still, he made 30 million more than me. So yeah. Let's see. Fastback says, how come that article don't show a PC or Switch? PlayStation not only platform they're bringing games on. I don't know. I just find what I find, bro. And I only look for Xbox, being honest. Shout out to Chet Walker. Thank you so much for being here. You are the real MVP. Says, I played 15 minutes of Call of Duty's Black Ops 6, so I did my part. Absolutely.
Oh, 15 minutes.
That's right. Show me the mayo. Absolutely. Yeah, let's end the vote. Terry, how do people feel about PlayStation first-party games coming to Xbox? Are they coming to Xbox?
50% said yes in 50 years. 35% said never ever. And 14% said never. So people believe that, yeah, those first parties will eventually go there.
In 50 years. Okay, in 50 years. There you go. So overall, the first quarter of Xbox is good. Overall, the Activision portion of it is overall red, as we saw. Where is it? Here we go. Is overall red, but in quarter two, they're probably going to flip that around. Because who knows if they gathered this data before this happened or after it happened. So we'll see how it looks. So maybe they're saving it for quarter two. And I guess we'll find out. But 61 points. 61 points is great. And a total increase of 30 billion in the last 3 quarters. 37 billion is great. So yeah. Axel, stop reading that console war clickbait. Man, this is Good Morning Xbox. This is the lightest console war you've ever been on. Because I acknowledge everybody's greatness, right? And so yeah, no. But when PlayStation, if I had a PlayStation podcast, I would do the same. I would read the PlayStation stuff. But PlayStation news trickles. Trust me, it just trickles. Hence why every PlayStation podcast talks about Xbox. Because PlayStation just trickles. I know, because I tried to set up for it, and it was a challenge. Yeah. So let's see. Chill Walker says the 0.68, the 680 million is then paying back the ABK deal money. Is it? Purchase, accounting, adjustments, integration, and transaction related costs. Yeah, 600 million. Yeah. But actually, that's revenue. Right? Because this is the revenue, so they did cost of revenue. Oh, how much it cost them to make money. Okay. Margins, other expenses, yeah. So there you go. Guys, there you go. So with that being said, Terry, do you have anything else?
No.
I know that numbers are your favorite thing. So do you have anything else to say about the Xbox brand? Did I miss any news for you, Terry?
I don't believe so. I think we're good. We covered. We're
Yeah,
covered.
we covered a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we did. Oh my gosh, I clicked the wrong button. Fastback says, Xbox is setting itself to outlast PlayStation, of course, thanks to Microsoft Vault. Nintendo will be around forever. Sony can survive if Apple, Amazon buys them. Ooh. Everybody's strategy is a little different. You definitely can see it, which I think, which is why you see me have all of them, because even though some of them have the same games, right? The strategy is different. The way they acquire the customers and the way they treat their customers is very different from each brand, and each one has positives and negatives. I think Xbox is the most positive from a customer perspective, right? So I think that's really, really smart. On the mobile perspective, I think Nintendo is just killing it. And of course, from the exclusive perspective, third-party exclusive perspective, PlayStation is killing it. So yeah, I think you got to go where you want, and for me, it's Xbox. I mean, I don't have to choose Xbox, but it is my primary console. So yeah, and I don't hate any of the consoles because I still have all of them, but I do hate that controller. That trigger, it's the fact that it's not a trigger; it's a stupid paddle. Always annoys me. But yeah, other than that, I'm good. I'm good. All right. So with that being said, guys, we are gonna go ahead and get out of here. But of course, we wouldn't be able to do this chat without this show, not this chat. We wouldn't be able to do this show without you guys, the chat. And that's why you guys, the chat, will always be the MVP to all of the shows here on the Iconic Video Games channel. And with that being said, we're gonna get out of here. I'm Axel1324.
I'm Cool Cat Terry.
And let's play that wrestling clip. Are you ready, Terry, for the never ever?
I'm ready.
Let me get it ready. Let me get it ready here. Here we go.
Never!
I love Chris Cole. He's one of my favorites.
So screechy, but so good. It's iconic.
So funny. All right, guys, we're out of here. See ya. Oh, hold on.